Hey guys, AnkCop24 from SmartMadden.com coming back with another video to show the cover 4 beaters for the tight offset tight end PA shot seams play. I just want to make sure you guys see that the halfback 1 package is the one we use. We go with 4 wide and the number 1 halfback in the backfield. So let's go ahead and take a look at this play against cover 4 and how we are able to attack it. This first cover 4 setup is going to be the same one that we left you on the cover 3 video. What it is, it takes the X and puts him on a curl route, takes the Y and puts him on a smart route, and we motion him to the right hand side. Against cover 4, what you're going to see is those 2 players on the left hand side are going to jump that curl route, leaving the Y wide open over the top for the easy running catch. Let's go ahead and take a look at it now. You're going to see how those guys get sucked in by the X. We're going to be able to throw it to the Y route. You can either throw it over the top or you can throw the bullet. Either or, that guy's going to be open for you. This next setup is just keeping the play as is. From the right hash mark, this X receiver goes ahead and torches cover 4 coverage because he gets underneath and that one player cannot get wide enough to cover him. So let's go ahead and show it to you here. You're going to be able to throw it and just get this ball out there for the easy 5 to 7 yards. Easy throws to get the ball down the field. You can also go ahead and do the 1 or 2 step motion, and you're going to see it's all the same, and you're going to be able to get him up the field a little bit easier. Doesn't matter what you want to do, you can kind of go back and forth on it to make sure that the opponent doesn't know you're trying to throw it against cover 4, and like I said, it's just going to be an easy throw to be able to keep your opponent off balance knowing he can't call cover 4 against you. So this next cover 4 beater is going to be able to go ahead and isolate this A receiver on this unique route on a one-on-one situation with the strong safety. What we're going to do is we're going to block our running back, and then we're going to go ahead and put the B on a fade. What that's going to do is hold that strong safety just a second for we can get a little bit of inside position, and then what we're going to do is be able to throw the ball over the top and use our speed to get the separation on him. You do want to put the running back on a block so that you can get that one player for A to get a clean release, because if you don't, then a lot of times that play action will go ahead and put that one linebacker and hit you. You don't want this. This does have to be on the right hash in order to make it work, but it does work beautifully when it does. So let's go ahead and show it to you now. Watch the A receiver. He's going to be able to get inside position, put the bomb over the middle, and see how we're able to torch that guy on one-on-one coverage against cover 4. Now what I'd like to do is go ahead and use that in conjunction with this X receiver on the left. What I like to see a lot of times is when you use that motion out, a lot of people's eyes go away from the right side and they go to the left side, and that's going to give you a good opportunity to kind of sneak this ball over the top, really trying to frustrate your opponent. So I'm going to do the same exact setup, put the RB on a block, put the B on a fade, but this time I'm going to motion this player out while everybody looks to the left. We're going to be able to do is go over the top again to this player and just go ahead and just kind of drive them crazy. The X is going to be open no matter what, so you can do the same exact setup and hit the X when you want to, and you kind of play a 1-2 game against cover 4. That's really going to frustrate them and be able to go ahead and just move the ball at will. Now that we go ahead and showed you a nice right hash mark beater for over the top, I'm going to show you a nice left hash mark beater to beat cover 4 over the top. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put the X on an in, the Y on a streak, the A on a streak, and move this B over. Now watch what happens to this A receiver, how he gets wide open. Alright, so let's go ahead and show it to you now. And you see how nobody covers him when they go ahead and a non-base align. So let me go and show this to you again. So if you see this against cover 4 where you move this guy over, you put the A on a streak, the Y on a streak, and go ahead and put the X on an in, and that one DB goes ahead and follows you. What you're really going to look to do is just fire this to that A right away and be able to get down the field really, really easily. So if they do base align like I'm showing here in this illustration, you're going to do the same exact setup, and what you're going to see here is that the B receiver is going to be able to get open in the seam right up the middle. So what you're going to hear is you're going to see this guy, you're going to be able to fire it right there to that player for the easy 25-yard gain. So just as a recap, if the player goes ahead and follows this, that means they did not base align from the left hash mark, and you're going to be able to see that and say, okay, do my setup, I'm going to be able to fire this right in the middle to the A receiver. Nobody's going to be there for the easy catch and run after the play. So this last cover 4 beater is going to be something that you're going to want to use to move the chains, especially in some 3rd and 10 situations where someone goes to cover 4 and you're not expecting to get beat underneath. And let me go ahead and show you exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to take this X receiver, we're going to move him to the right hand side. We're going to have him act as a lead blocker for this B route that we're going to go ahead and drag. And what we're going to do, especially on the right side of the field, we're going to be able to go ahead and hit this B and let the X be a lead blocker, and for the most part I usually don't get touched for 10 yards before anybody even gets to me. So watch right now, we're in the 45, we'd have to get to the other 45 for that to happen, and watch what happens. So here, the B gets underneath, nobody gets it here, you get this one block, and now we get to about the 42-yard line, which is a 13-yard gain before anybody even touches us. Let's show it to you again here. I'm going to just put the underneath route with the B, the X right there, and again, it's a real simple throw. Get the lead blocker, throw it to that player, and you're going to be able, again, get to that 45 with nobody touching you. So I just want to let you guys know that this is definitely a play that you would want to go to just to kind of keep your player off balance, especially when we have all those bombs for cover 3, cover 2, and on cover 4 when we motion people all the time. This is a nice play just to kind of throw in there just to get them to keep honest for any underneath throws. So again, guys, this is AntCap24 from SmartMadden.com. Make sure you go ahead, take a look at our website for these play call sheets, all written down here so you guys don't have to memorize anything. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Please share this channel with anyone you can. We appreciate all the support that you're giving us. And again, let's keep these tips free on our videos by helping out and supporting and showing us what you like. So again, AntCap from SmartMadden.com. Have a great day, guys.